Hello, everybody, and welcome to Action PC Football. This is RJL518, and this is the Miami Dolphins 1984 replay season. The Dolphins so far have a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. They're coming off the bye week, so now we are on the road to take on a pretty good 1984 St. Louis Cardinals team. We're in Veterans Stadium. Yeah, that dump. And it's kind of funny for those of you who are also maybe following my New York Mets replay that, yes, we're going to be playing on a turf baseball field. 73 degrees in St. Louis. It is raining. It is ugly. And the wind is kind of calm, 0 to 5 miles an hour in this game against the Cardinals. The Dolphins won the toss. We're going to receive in the first half. And let's take a look here at Veterans Stadium, my bad, Busch Stadium. And yes, they have that on the field. Ugh. The Dolphins will have, of course, a 3-1. The Cardinals are surprising 3-1 in this game, too. The Cardinals really weren't that bad a team in 1984. They actually played pretty well. You had Neil Lomax as the quarterback, and a pretty good quarterback he was. You also had Jeff. You had some pretty good team. It wasn't that bad. So I think we're going to be in for a pretty good matchup here today at Busch Stadium. I said Veterans Stadium, didn't I? Well, we're at Busch, so in that turf field. It is raining, and yes, we're playing on a baseball field as well, people. So, it's not going to be. But then again, it's going to be a tough game, I think. So let's get ready for it. As I said, the Dolphins are 3-1. We are in first place in the AFC East as we go into week 5 of this NFL 1984 replay. Miami is favored by 4 in this game, but I think the Cardinals are going to give us a tough matchup. So let's get things going here. Dolphins versus Cardinals. We won the toss. We elected to receive, and let's get the game underway. Here's the kick, and here comes the return. And a pretty good return by Fulton Walker, and the Dolphins will take over at their own 32-yard line. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the offense. Of course, quarterback Dan Marino. He's off to a great start so far. 64% completion percentage, and he's got in 3.0 touchdowns. We have Pete Johnson, one running back. Tony Nathan is the other back. Wide receiver Mark Clayton. Wide receiver Mark Duper, and of course the tight end is Dan Johnson. Had a hell of a game last week. Had a hell of a game last week against, or I should say 2 weeks ago, against the Colts. Linemen we have Cleveland Green, Roy Foster, Dwight Stevenson, best center in NFL history, Ed Newman, awesome guard, and John Giesler, the other tackle. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 32. Let's see. What's we're going to do here? 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to hand the ball off to Nathan, and see if we can get a nice little play here. Trap up the middle. Here's the handoff to Nathan. Nathan's going to get himself a good gain. He gets wide open field, fights past the 35 across the 40. It's going to be Smith with the tackle at the 42, and it is a first down for the Dolphins. That's a good way to start. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. And yes, let's see. We have Al Baker at defensive end. Eloy Grooms, defensive tackle. David Galloway, the other tackle. Curtis Greer, fine defensive end for them. Arguably the best player for the Cardinals, E.J. Jr. at linebacker. Kurt Alleman, the other inside linebacker. Thomas Howard, outside linebacker. Wayne Smith, the corner. Lionel Washington, the other corner. Leonard Smith, and Benny Perrin. Not a bad defense. This Cardinals team, I think, might give us some fits. First down and 10 now at the 42. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Let's see. Let's try a short hitch pattern. Try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He throws. The pass is going to be caught by Clayton at the 46. Washington spun him down, and that's a first down and a gain of 12. As we said, Miami has the wind early on, but there's not much of it. 70 degrees, and it is raining here. And yes, as you notice, this was on a turf field, so the field is not brown. It is a turf field there at Busch Stadium. But the Dolphins have the ball now at the 46. First down and 10. Tony Nathan's going to get the call. I'm going to try a trap right. 4-3 defense, I'm going to call the regular play. Here's the handoff to Nathan. Nathan's going to get some more yardage. He's going to get a lot of yardage. Nathan got away. That's a first down and more. He's brought down by Leonard Smith at the 27. That is a gain of 19. So first down and 10 for the Dolphins now at the St. Louis 27 as Miami continues to move the ball on their first offensive possession of the game. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I think we're going to do a short quick. Try to get the ball to Clayton, little play action. And here's the play. Marino back to throw. He passes it. That's incomplete. It was a high throw. And we have an injury on the play. Newman, he'll remain in the game. But Baker for the Cardinals is coming off. Second down and 10 at the St. Louis 27. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I think we're going to go shotgun, and we're going to try a short slant and try to get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino in the shotgun. Here's the play. Marino throws. Pass is caught by Duper. Duper going all the way. 10-5 touchdown Dolphins. So the Miami Dolphins drive it down the Cardinals' throat on the first possession and will take an early lead. Mark Duper, that's his first touchdown of the game. We'll go for the extra point. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and Uwe von Schaumann puts it in there. 12:28 left in quarter 1. Dolphins 7, Cardinals nothing. And now we'll see if the defense can slow down St. Louis. First thing first, here's the kickoff. And we'll see where the Cardinals end up. And it's taken out of the end zone, and a good return, an excellent return actually, was Mitchell 2 yards deep, and tackled by Ray Langford at the 33. So the Cardinals start with the ball at their own 33-yard. Let's take a look at the St. Louis Cardinals 1984 offense. We have Neil Lomax at quarterback. A lot of people, I tell you, Lomax was an average quarterback, yes, but I actually thought he maybe might have been he could play as above average. He could be above average once in a while, so we got to be careful with him. Running backs, Otis Anderson. Yep. O.J. Anderson, we know who that is. Came out of the University of Miami. A lot of people say maybe the best running back to ever come out of Miami. Earl Ferrell is the other running back. Strong, good running back, actually. Wide receivers, we have Roy Green. You have Pat Tilley, the other wide receiver. The tight end is going to be Doug Marsh. On the line, Tootie Robbins, Terry Steve, Randy Clark, the center, Joe Bostic, good guard, and Lewis Sharp. First down and 10 for the Dolphins. I'm just going to call it basic and see what they do here. It's going to be a handoff, and the handoff is to Anderson, tackled by Bowser at the 35. That's a gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8. Let's take a look at the Dolphin defense. On the line, Kim Bocamber, Bob Baumhauer, the defensive tackle, Doug Betters, defensive end. The linebackers, Bob Brudzinski, Mark Brown, A.J. Dewey, who's already off to having a pretty good year, Charles Bowser. The linebackers, the cornerbacks, William Judson, Don McNeil, and of course the Blackwood brothers, Lyle and Glenn. It is second down and 8 for the Cardinals at their own 35. I'm going to stay in a 3-4 defense. I'm going to stay man coverage. I'm going to call a pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Here it comes. Lomax throws, and he dumps it off to Ferrell at the 37. He's tackled by Brown at the 41. That is a gain of 6. It'll be a manageable third down and 2 for the Cardinals. 3rd and 2. This could be a tricky play. I'm going to go 3-4 defense. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to blitz Dewey, and I'm going to call a run. Here's the play. Nope, it's a pass. Dewey on the blitz. Lomax is going to throw deep, and it's going to be incomplete. It's dropped by Marsh. Dropped by Marsh, and that goes as a drop pass. And that would have been probably a first down with a long gain. So the Dolphin defense will hold. The Cardinals are going to call for the punt. And we'll call the return. Here's the punt. We'll see what Miami gets it. It's going to roll dead at the 16. So it's a punt of 43 yards. The Dolphins will start with the ball at their own 16-yard line this time. First down and 10. 10:36 left in quarter 1. Here comes Marino. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Short hitch pass. We're going to go try to get it to Clayton. St. Louis 4-3 defense showing blitz. I'll call the original play call. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He dumps it off. Tipped away by Smith. Washington leaped. He couldn't come up with it. And that is a incomplete pass. Second down and 10. On a rainy day here at Busch Stadium, I'm expecting there's going to be some passes that are just not some passes. There might be some fumbles. Let's just hope we come away with a victory here over the Cardinals. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 1 running back. Actually, 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs. I'm going to go shotgun on the play. I'm going to go a medium cross pattern, try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Here comes the rush. Marino's got a chance. He throws. The pass is going to be incomplete. Clayton tried to get it, but he couldn't come up with it. Looks like Perrin was hurt on the play. He'll go back down. And now it is 3rd down and 10 at the Miami 16. Want to be careful here. Maybe you just want to still in the shallow your own end zone. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to go 4 wide receiver, staying in shotgun. We're going to call a medium slant and try to get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. Here it comes. Marino's got a chance. He throws. The pass is caught by Duper. It's caught at the 31. Duper's got daylight. He's tackled by Wayne Smith at the 38. That is a 22-yard gain and a 1st down for the Dolphins. Now up at the 38-yard line. Miami moving the ball. 3-play drive so far. Marino already has 61 yards throwing and a touchdown. Go back to 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to give the call to Tony Nathan. Going to do a trap right. Here's the handoff to Nathan. Nathan's going to try to get some yardage, and he does. He fights past the 40, and it was Thomas Howard on the tackle. That's a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 at the second down and 6 at the Miami second base. Miami 42. Oh, at least Busch Stadium didn't have the entire diamond on the field. They only got the areas where they had to cover it up. And I actually think that might have been worse. It's a good thing that there's only one stadium left that's actually playing, and that was, I think, going to be the last time at the Raiders will be playing on that field, the Oakland Raiders, since they're no longer going to be any more baseball, football combinations. Oh, that was awful back in the 80s and 90s. 2nd down and 6. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. I'm going to make a short cross and try to get it to Johnson. St. Louis defense, 4-2 nickel. I'm going to call the original play. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires it off to Dan Johnson, and Johnson's got it at the 49, and it's a 1st down, a gain of 9. And it was Bill Whitaker with the tackle for the Cardinals, but the Dolphins are now in St. Louis territory. 1st down and 10 for Miami. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Nathan getting a little bit on the tired side, but he's getting there. We're going to go with Pete Johnson, see what we can do here. A dive play. Here's the handoff to Johnson. Johnson's going to get some yards. He takes the handoff, and it was Leonard Smith with the tackle. A gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9, getting back under center. We're going to actually go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back to shotgun. Short crossing pattern. Looks like how we'll play action. We're going to get a short crossing pattern to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. Marino has to run for his life, and he's going to get crushed.
Offense, number 74, 10-yard penalty.
It was a high snap. It was snapped way over the head of Marino. Miami does keep the possession. The ball is marked at the 37. It's a loss of 15, and yeah, a slick ball may have caused that fumble. The holding penalty will be called there, so it's 3rd down and 24 after a horrible play there. But yes, I agree. In a rainy day here at Busch Stadium, definitely you could definitely see it. 3rd down and 24, and I think we're just going to be cautious with it. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to hand the ball off to Bennett and maybe just be happy with the game and just get out of here with it. So we're going to do a dive play. Here's the handoff to Bennett. Bennett's going to run with it. He's actually going to get a few yards. Leonard Smith brings him down at the 42. It's a gain of 5, but I just wanted to be a little bit cautious, and we'll go ahead and punt the ball. Attempting to punt is Reggie Roby. And here's the punt from Roby. We'll see where the Cardinals get it. And it's not a pretty good return. A very good return. A very good return. Stump Mitchell brought it all the way back to the St. Louis 35. So the Cardinals have very good field position. And we'll start there. 1st down and 10. 6:40 left in the first. 3-4 basic defense by the Dolphins. Dolphins up 7-0 on the Cardinals. We're going to go with a run defense and stay in man-to-man coverage. Nope. Limax is going back to throw. He's going to dump it off. He passed in the flat to Anderson, but he dropped it. Oh, Otis Anderson with the drop for St. Louis, and that's going to be 2nd down and 10. And maybe don't know for sure if the weather had anything to do with that. 2nd down and 10. 3-4 basic. Going to go to a zone coverage and call a pass defense. We're going to blitz Dewey up the middle. Here's the play. Back to throw is Lomax. Here comes Dewey on the blitz. Lomax dumps it off, and he gets it off to Farrell, who has an opening. And Blackwood pulls him down at the 49. That is a 14-yard gain and a 1st down for the Cardinals. They're at their own 49. Glenn Blackwood makes his 1st tackle. 2nd catch by Earl Farrell. 1st down and 10 for St. Louis. 3-4 basic defense. Going to go back to man coverage. I'm going to call basic. Back to throw is Lomax. Here's the throw. The pass is going to be incomplete. It was a medium out to fly to Tilly, but Don McNeil tipped it up. That's his 1st deflection. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 at short center field. The St. Louis 49-yard line. 2nd and 10, we'll see what Miami. I think we're going to go with pass defense. Here's the play. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a good play as he sweep left with Anderson. He did get the sideline, but McNeil tackles him by the shoulder pads. That is a 9-yard gain as he caught him flat-footed on the defense. Don McNeil's 1st tackle. But it'll be 3rd down and 1 at 2nd base. Miami 42. 3rd and 1. 4-3 basic. I think I'm going to go ahead and go tight coverage and call a run. Here's the play. McNeil. Lomax hands it off. He hands it off to Farrell, who fights for yardage. Brown misses a tackle. Don McNeil pulls him down to 35, but that is a 7-yard gain for St. Louis. 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals. Miami looks in basic defense. We're going to call normal coverage. Going to call a basic. Lomax back to throw. He throws. The pass is going to be caught by Marsh, the 26, and it looks like another Cardinals 1st down. Doug Marsh makes his 1st catch. 1st down and 10 for St. Louis at now the Miami 25. 1st down and 10. I'm going to go with a run. I'm going to call a run defense. Going to stay in tight man coverage. Here's the play. Nope. Lomax back to throw. Lomax is going to throw. The pass is going to be caught. Going to be caught by Green, and he gets an opening, and that's a touchdown for the Cardinals. So Miami's defense totally gets caught off guard on the drive, and the Cardinals bring it right back and will tie the game, concerning with the extra point. And it is good, as O'Donoghue makes it. 3:24 left in the quarter. Dolphins and Cardinals tied at 7. And we'll get now the kickoff return. Here's the kick, and it's going to be taken by Walker. Not much running room, but he gets a 17-yard return, and Miami has the ball at their own 29. 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins. Here comes Dan Marino. Going to go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to do a short slant pattern, try to get the ball to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He throws. The pass is incomplete. He checked down to Duper, and it had nothing there. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Dolphins at the Miami 29. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Back in shotgun. Short cross pattern. Try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Is at the pitcher's mound. He throws. The pass is going to be caught by Clayton at the 39. Leonard Washington makes the stop. That's a gain of 11 and a Dolphins 1st down. Clayton caught 10 passes last game against Indianapolis. He had 123 yards catching. At the Miami 40. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Going to stay in shotgun. We're going to hand the ball off to Bennett and see if he can get some yardage. We're going to do a trap to the right. Here's the handoff to Woody Bennett. Bennett's going to get maybe nothing. He was tackled by Grooms at the 40. No gain. You still got to keep the run. You still got to keep the running game. You still got to keep the Cardinal defense honest. Both teams are 3-1 here in the 1984 replay of the Dolphins. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to send a man in motion. Medium slant. Try to get the ball to Clayton. And I think we're going to have and let's see what they do here. Well, we'll try it again here. Let's see, medium slant. Try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's got time. He's got time. Looks like it could be different. This could be dangerous. And it is. It's intercepted. Medium slant to Clayton, a high throw, and intercepted by Washington at the 40. Line of Washington, that's his 4th interception on the year. And the way it was going, I think I already knew it was going to see a turnover. The Cardinals take over at their own 46. That is the first interception thrown by Marino today. And so St. Louis has the ball. 1:40 left in quarter one. And now we'll see if the Dolphin defense can rise up. 3-4 basic defense. Going to call a pass. Back to it's going to be a handoff. Here's the play. It's a counter handoff to Anderson. Didn't get much. Brought down by Doug Betters at the 48. That's a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. 3-4 defense. Going to go to a zone coverage. Call short pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Here it comes. And Lomax gets scrapped by Kim Bokamper, who brings him down. That's a loss of 7. First sack of the game for Bokamper. Boy, did the Dolphins need that. They're back to the St. Louis 41. It'll be 3rd down and 15 for the Cardinals. 3-3 nickel. They're going to blitz Dewey. We're going to go to a man coverage and call a short pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Dewey on the blitz. Lomax is going to throw. Dewey is chasing him. Lomax can't find a receiver.
Face mask. Defense. Number 28, 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
And a huge penalty which allows the Cardinals a first down. A huge penalty which would have been 4th down. But touching the face mask gives the Cardinals a first down at their own 46. 18 seconds left in the quarter. Cardinals have the ball at their own 46. 3-4 basic. Going to call a pass defense. Here's the handoff. The handoff goes to Anderson. Off tackle behind Robbins. Bob Brudzinski makes the play. It's a gain of 4. They're not going to call another play. And that will be the end of the quarter. We got a tight ball game and a rainy day here at Busch Stadium. And we're tied at 7. We'll be right back in a moment. Welcome back to Miami Dolphins replay back here at Busch Stadium. A rainy day at Busch Stadium here. The Dolphins and Cardinals are tied at 7. This is week number 5 of the 1984 NFL Dolphins replay. The Cardinals have 2nd down and 6 at midfield. And we got to see if we can stop them here. So 3-4 basic defense. I'm going to call a run defense on this, and I'm going to go ahead and make a key on Anderson. Here's the plate. Nope. It's a play. It's a Lomax call signal, sets the throw. It's a short button up to Green, but Judson knocked the ball out. It's incomplete. So a 3rd down and 6 for the Cardinals at their own 50. 3-3 defense, nickel. I'm going to do a tight man coverage. And we're going to call a pass defense. I'm going to blitz Dewey. Here's the play. Lomax back to throw. Here comes Dewey. Lomax is going to dump it off. And he dumped it off to Anderson. Anderson gets the first down. Before being tackled by Mike Kozlowski at the 41. That is a 9-yard gain. First down and 10 for the Cardinals at second base. 3-4 basic defense again, staying in man-to-man coverage. We're going to go ahead and call a run defense on this one. And nope, there comes Lomax. Lomax is going to throw. Flag on the play. Lomax throws deep, and it right through the hands of Marsh.
Holding offense. Number
But a holding penalty on St. Louis will move the ball back 10 yards. So back to the St. Louis 49 go the Cardinals. 3-3 defense. Cardinals, Devin back to throw. 3-3 nickel. Going to go ahead. I'm going to go into a pass and a short pass coverage. Nope, it's going to be a handoff. It's a handoff to Anderson into the line. Mark Kozlowski on the stop at the 47, and that is a gain of 4. Second tackle for Kozlowski. It'll be 2nd down and 16 for St. Louis. 3-3 defense still calling. Going to stay in a man coverage. We're going to put the line in on the play just to make sure, and we're going to call pass coverage. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got a chance. Lomax throws. He dumps it off. He dumps it off by Anderson in the backfield. Dewey brings him down at the 45. Loose ball, but Lomax recovers it. And only a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 14 for St. Louis at the Miami 45. Staying in 3-3 nickel coverage. Staying in man-to-man coverage. We're going to spread it. We're going to spread it out. Here's the play. We're going to call a pass defense. Back to throw is Lomax. Here comes the play. Lomax has got time. Lomax fades back to pass. Dropped by Charles. Loss of 9.
Defense. Number 75, 5-yard penalty.
And another penalty, this time on Doug Betters, eliminates a sack. And now that moves the ball up to the Miami 40, and the Cardinals will have another chance. So now it's 3rd down and 9, and St. Louis gets another chance. So another penalty wipes out a 4th down try, but the Cardinals get a chance. 3-3 nickel defense. I'm going to blitz Dewey on the play and call a pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Here comes Dewey. Lomax is going to throw. He drops it off to Anderson. Brudzinski makes a tackle, but it's a 1st down. Otis Anderson gets the play, and it's 1st down at the Miami 31. So 2 penalties, which were huge, allowed the Cardinals another chance, and they've gotten 1st downs on both of them. 1st down and 10 for St. Louis at the Miami 31. Staying in 3-4 defense. We're going to go with basic. Here's the play. Lomax drops it off. Heavy rush. Screen off the hands of Anderson. It'll be 2nd down. Anderson's got 2 drops, but on a rainy day like this today at Busch Stadium, anything can happen. Second down and 10 at the Miami 31. Staying in 3-4 defense. They're going to go to a zone coverage and call a pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax got time. Lomax dumps the ball off. Dumps the ball off to Anderson in the backfield. He has room to run. A.J. Dewey at the stop at the 26, and that's a gain of 5. The Cardinals are 3 for 6 on 3rd downs today, but the penalties have been absolute killers so far. At the Miami 26. 3rd down and 5. 3-3 defense. Going to go back to man coverage. Going to call a short pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax looking. He fires. Incomplete. And a flag is down.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 77, 5-yard penalty. Automatic.
And another killer penalty. 3rd down and a pass interference penalty puts the ball at the Miami 21. And it is again another 1st down for the Cardinals. All 3 penalties for the Dolphins have allowed Cardinals drives to start. A 12-play drive that should have ended maybe about 5 or 6 plays ago. 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals, the Miami 21. 3-4 basic defense. Going to call a run play. Nope, it's going to be a pass. Here it comes. Nope, it's actually good. Miami playing pressure, taken down by Charles, and that's a loss of 4. 1st sack of the game from Mike Charles. 2nd down and 14. The Dolphin defense just cannot get off the field with these 3 huge penalties. Back to the Miami 25. 2nd down and 14. 3-3 defense. Gonna blitz Dewey, call a pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Dewey on the blitz. Lomax drops it off. Gets it off to Anderson at the 30. Complete, lots of blocking. A saving tackle by Glenn Blackwood, but that is a 1st down for the Cardinals. At the Miami 10. 9:41 left in quarter 2, but the Cardinals are driving. 3 huge penalties by the Dolphins are the difference so far. At the 10-yard line, it's 1st and goal. 3-4 defense. Gonna call a zone, gonna go basic. And it's a handoff to Ferrell, and Charles brings him down at the 8, and that's a gain of 2 yards. 2nd down and goal now for the Cardinals. Neil Lomax, 9 of 14, 95 yards and a touchdown. He's actually doing the job, but the Dolphin penalties have just been absolutely killer. 3-3 nickel defense, back to man-to-man coverage. We're going to go aggressive on this play, and we're going to call a pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got time. Lomax gets sacked. Doug Betters brings him down, a loss of 8. And it'll be 3rd down and goal as the defense makes a great play and brings the ball back to the Miami 16, 3rd down and goal. Going to go back to normal. 3rd down and goal at the 16. 3-3 defense, nickel, I agree. I'm actually going to stay it as there. I'm going to blitz Dewey and try a short pass coverage. Here's the play. Lomax back to throw. He's got time. He throws into the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Blackwood nails Marsh in the end zone, and he drops 6 points. But Blackwood makes a huge play and forced Marsh to drop it. So with all those penalties, maybe the Dolphins only give up a field goal. They'll try to block the kick. The kick is being made at the pitcher's mound. Here's the kick field goal attempt, and it is good. O'Donoghue puts it up dead center, and the Cardinals do get 3 points out of that drive. Halfway through quarter 2, Cardinals 10, Dolphins 7. Cardinals will go ahead and kick the ball off. Here's the play, and here comes the return. We'll see where Miami ends up. And Walker had room to run. He was tackled out of bounds to 32, a return to 28. Here comes Dan Marino. That was a heck of a drive by St. Louis. And now the Dolphins got to get the defense some resting time. So a chance here for Dan Marino to try to move the ball downfield. 1st down and 10. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to get the ball to Dan Johnson, see if we can get a play here. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He throws to Johnson. He bobbles the ball, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd down and 10. Dan Marino, 5 of 11 for 81 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. He's not off to one of his better starts. The rain might have something to do with it. 2nd down and 10 for the Dolphins. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, back to shotgun. Short slant, going to go to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's at the pitcher's mound. Marino throws. It's caught. It's caught by Duper at the 43, and he was brought down by Wayne Smith, and that's a 14-yard gain and a 1st down. Just a little bit near the second base area. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, going to stay in shotgun. We're going to try a short quick and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. Gives it off to Clayton. Clayton's got some running room. He's decked by Washington at 43. Washington ripped the ball out. It's a fumble, but pounced on by Dan Johnson. Miami keeps possession. The ball is marked at the St. Louis 43. That's a gain of 11, and the Dolphins keep it and a 1st down. Almost another disaster. The Dolphins cannot hold on to the ball so far, and the Dolphin defense is just allowing huge penalties. But the Dolphins keep it. They're at the St. Louis 43, 1st down and 10. Marino going to stay in shotgun. We're going to go and try to get a pass to Clayton. Will play action work? Nope, we're going to go to a short hitch. Back to throw is Marino. Marino looks for Clayton. Incomplete, a terrible throw by Marino. And tipped away by Lionel Washington. 2nd down and 10. On a rainy soaked turf here in Busch Stadium. At the St. Louis 43, we're going to go 4 wide receivers. We're going to send a man in motion and try to get a medium slant and try to get the ball to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. Marino fires. Pass is caught. Pass is caught by Duper at the 29. He was double covered, but tackled by Smith. That's a 15-yard gain. Duper caught 8 passes last game against Indianapolis. He had 102 yards, and Duper beats the double team and a 1st down at the Cardinal 28. 1st down and 10 at the St. Louis 28. Marino looking. Going to go back to 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to keep the line. We'll keep the running backs in to block. We're going to try a short hitch and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's got blockers. Marino's going to throw. Pass is going to be caught. It was caught to dump it off to Duper at the 18, and he's just short by a foot, but close enough for Jazz. At the St. Louis 18. 2nd down and inches for the Dolphins. Miami moving the ball. They're in a bit of a field goal range, but you don't trust Ruvegon Schauman from anywhere. 2nd down and inches. Miami's going to go to a 2 tight end, 2 running back, and we're going to hand the ball off to Nathan and just try to get the first. Calling with the original play call. Here's the handoff to Tony Nathan. Nathan's going to get through the line. It's a dive play. He's got it. Tackled by Leonard Smith at 12. It is a gain of 6 and a first down for the Dolphins. They get down to the St. Louis 12. First down and 10. Back to 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, staying in shotgun. Short slant going to get called. Going to try play action, try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Marino looking. Marino throws, incomplete. It was a heavy rush. He tried to get it to Duper at the goal line, and that'll be second down and 10. Dolphins need to get points on the Cardinals. A field goal would be great, but you need to get touchdowns here already. Still at the St. Louis 12. Going to go 4 wide receivers, staying in shotgun. Going to do a medium cross pattern, try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Marino looking. Marino, he's going to try to get this. Marino's going to take off with it. And Marino, scrambling, he throws to Nathan, picked off. It's Smith at the 7. He won't get anywhere. Knocked out at the 7. It's an interception. That's the 3rd interception by Smith. The 2nd interception thrown by Marino. And the Cardinals take over at their own 7. Second Dolphins turnover. 3:59 left in quarter 2. The Cardinals will take over at their own 7. Dan Marino, 9 of 18, 131 yards, a touchdown, but 2 picks. So the Dolphin defense has to come out again. I guess the chalkboard kind of messed up with me a little bit on that. I thought Marino was scrambling, but it didn't turn out that way. So Cardinals still lead 10-7. 3-4 basic defense. We're going to call basic on the play. Neil Lomax is going to hand it off. And it's going to be a heck of a run by Otis Anderson. He gets close to the first down marker, just a bit short. It'll be second down and inches. Cardinals got 40 yards rushing. The Dolphin defense is bending. It hasn't really broken yet, but right now the turnovers and the penalties are absolutely killing Miami in this game. Second down and inches. 3-4 defense, going to call a run. And Miami calls time. It's a confusion on the defense. 1 timeout remaining. Miami calls a defensive timeout. 3:39 left in the second quarter. Cardinals leading 10-7. Second down and inches. 3-4 defense. We're going to call a run defense. Here's the play. Lomax dropping back to throw. Lomax drops it off. He dumps it off to Ferrell with the catch in the backfield. He's got the first down, and Mark Brown makes the tackle, but that's a 14-yard gain and a first down for St. Louis. Now at the 31. First and 10 Cardinals. 3-4 basic defense, staying in man-to-man coverage. Will blitz Dewey, calling a run. Nope, it's a handoff, and it was a right call, tackled by William Judson at the 30, a loss of 1. And it looks like Don McNeil is going to be out for the rest of the game. Which means it's going to be Ray Lankford now playing at corner. It is second down and 11 for St. Louis. 3-3 nickel defense. Going to call a short pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got time. Lomax throws. Charles is on his tail. Lomax throws to Marsh, and he drops it. That's the 3rd drop by Doug Marsh today. But as I said, the rainy conditions might have something to do with these drops. 3rd drop by Marsh. It'll be 3rd down and 11. 3-4 basic defense. I'm going to blitz Dewey and Brown up the middle. Call a pass. Back to throw. Here comes the blitz. Lomax has got time. He throws. The pass is going to be caught. Caught by Marsh at the 43. He has room to run. Blackwood hits him out at the 48. A gain of 18, and the Cardinals pick up another first down. Even on the blitz, Lomax beats the blitz, and the Cardinals have the ball at their own 48. First down and 10 for St. Louis. 3-4 defense. Going to go to zone coverage and call a run. And it's a handoff. And this time, nothing doing. Brown on the stop at the 50, a gain of 2. Miami will not call a timeout. 2:25 left, approaching the 2-minute warning. 3-4 basic defense. Calling the zone. We're gonna stay in 3-4 defense, spread them out, and we're gonna go with a pass. Back to throw is Lomax. He's got time. Lomax throws. The pass is he drills one to Green, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Stops the clock at 2:19 left in the half. 3-4 defense, staying in zone. Gonna go to short zone coverage. Gonna blitz Dewey and call a pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax got time. Lomax throws, passes, intercepted! Intercepted by Brudzinski at the 45. He fights for yardage, tackle at the 49-yard line. That's his 2nd interception on the year. And the Dolphins take over at the Cardinal 49. First turnover by St. Louis. 2:13 left to go in the half. 10-7 Cardinals. Dan Marino gets back on the field. He will go back into shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Looking for a short slant to go to Clayton. Short Ford nickel defense. And short tight coverage. And actually I'm going to call a medium fly. Back to throw is Marino. Marino going to throw deep, and the pass is caught. Pass is caught. It throws across his body to Duper. Duper makes the play. That's a gain of 17 and a 1st down. And Duper already has 105 yards receiving today. As he gets the ball down to the 32, Miami will not call a play and will come down to the 2-minute warning. Cardinals 10, Dolphins 7 in a game that I figured on a rainy field here at Busch Stadium, I figured would be a tough matchup. But Miami's been shooting themselves in the foot because of it. 3 huge penalties, which allowed St. Louis extra first downs, and 2 bad turnovers, both of them interceptions thrown by Marino. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Miami has only 1 timeout left. Shotgun formation. Going to call a short hitch and try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He passes. Incomplete. Clayton was double covered. And it will be 2nd down and 10. Not in field goal range for Von Schaumann. 2nd and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Go to 4 wide receivers. Going to stay in a shotgun formation. We're going to go trips left. Try to do a medium cross and try to get the ball to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. Marino's got time. Marino throws. The pass is caught. It is caught by Nat Moore inside the 20. 1st down. Whipped down by Jeff Griffin. That's his 2nd tackle of the game. But that's an 18-yard gain and a 1st down for the Dolphins. Clock running. 1:47 left in the half. Staying at 4 wide receivers. Going to try a short slant and try to get the ball to Jimmy Cefalo. Back to throw is Marino. Marino looking. He fires. Pass is going to be caught by Cefalo. He's got running room. Touchdown, Dolphins. You got to get the ball sometimes you got to get the balls to a receiver that you don't expect the defense to double cover, and Jimmy Cefalo was the guy on that. It's a 14-yard pickup and a touchdown, and the Dolphins take the lead. Here's the extra point, and the kick is good by Von Schaumann. 1:11 left to play in quarter 2, now 14-10 Dolphins. But the Cardinals have 2 timeouts remaining and a chance to maybe get some points before we enter halftime. Here's the kickoff by Von Schaumann. We'll see where the Cardinals take over. Here comes the return. And Mitchell at the goal line, tackled by Jackie Shipp at the 23. A return of 23 yards. 1:02 left to go in the half. Looks like the Cardinals are going to stay pretty much conservative, I guess. They do get the ball starting the 3rd quarter. 3-4 basic defense. Going to go in zone coverage and call a pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got time. Here comes a rush. Lomax dumps it off. He dumps it off a screen to Farrell in the backfield. He's got it. A.J. Dewey knocked him out at the 30. That's a 7-yard gain. The clock does stop with 51 seconds left. 2nd down and 3 at the 30. 3-4 defense. Going to stay in zone defense. Going to call a short pass coverage. This time it's going to be a handoff to Anderson, and Anderson gets smacked by Beaucamper at the 28. That's a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 5, and Miami is not going to call a timeout. The clock is running with 43 seconds. If you're the Dolphins, you don't want to really tempt fate so far with the way the defense has been a little bit inconsistent. Clock is running, 43 seconds left. Miami will call a short pass play. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax is going to hand it off to Anderson. It's a draw play. Brown with the tackle of 31. It's a gain of 3. It'll be 4th down now. Miami will call a timeout and force the punt. So with 26 seconds left, the Cardinals will punt, and we'll see if Miami might have any chances of getting anything with not much time left. Miami's going to call a punt block, see if we can make a big play. Return, fair catch, or let roll, and they're going to let roll. Here comes the attempt, and the ball is going to end up at the 19-yard line, a punt of 50 yards. 17 seconds left to play in the half. They're at the Miami 19 with 17 seconds left. I think you're just happy just to kneel. And the kneel is made, and the clock is stopped as the Cardinals call a timeout. We'll call it again. Take a kneel. And Marino kneels down. That will burn some time. St. Louis calls another timeout. Stops the clock. Marino will try again with the kneel. We'll see if we can get into the half at the half this time. Clock is running, no play, and that is it for the half. So an eventful first half so far where turnovers, penalties, but Miami holds a very slim lead. We're at half. Dolphins lead the Cardinals 14-10. Be right back in a moment, people. Want to welcome you back here to Busch Stadium, where the Miami Dolphins and the St. Louis Cardinals are fighting each other here. This is the 1984 Miami Dolphins replay. We got a tight game going on, pretty messy. Some big penalties, some huge penalties for the Dolphins have made it very difficult. But yet the Dolphins do lead the Cardinals 14-10 as we now go into quarter 3. The Dolphins will go ahead and kick off to the Cardinals. We'll do a quick kick deep, and we'll see where St. Louis gets it. Here comes the kick. Here comes the return. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty good return as Mitchell took it at the 1. He had a lane, spun down by Bob Brudzinski at the 39. Great starting field position for the Cardinals at their own 39-yard line. Let's take a look. Let's have a look here at the reports here. Miami and St. Louis, 14-10. Miami 14 first downs to St. Louis's 11. Passes have been pretty easy, 180 or 134, but Neil Lomax has been sacked 3 times for 19 yards. Miami's fumbled twice to 2 turnovers. Miami, however, missed 4 tackles, but the Cardinals have dropped 5 passes. Marino's had 4 bad passes on the day. I really think that if you take a look at, Marino, 12 of 22 for 180 yards, 2 interceptions, though. Neil Lomax, 12 of 21. He's got an interception and a touchdown. I guess really if I look at this box score right now between the Dolphins and the Cardinals, I guess really it's got to be because of I think it's the bad passes and the missed tackles is the reason why Miami is barely leading this game, and with a long way to go, and so the Dolphins definitely have to really get it up here and really try to hold out. So, plus I've made some bad play calls on defense, which has allowed the Cardinal offense to stay in it. First down and 10 for St. Louis at their own 39 here on this turf field. It is raining, but it is a turf field, so you don't see any mud except pretty much in the infield there with those here, because the St. Louis Cardinals baseball team played here in 1984 as well. 3-4 basic defense, going to stay in zone coverage, and I'm going to go basic. Here's the play. Lomax back to throw. Lomax is going to throw, and the pass is going to be dumped off fires a bullet to Anderson. Complete at the 45. He's got the first down. That's a 23-yard gain, so a good way to start for St. Louis as they now get to the Miami 38. And it is 3-4 basic. It is first down and 10. We're going to go a pass defense, stay in zone coverage. Nope, this time it's a run. It's a handoff to Farrell. Pass by the 35. Brudzinski with the tackle, the 33. That is a gain of 5. Fourth tackle of the game for Bob Brudzinski. 2nd down and 5 for St. Louis. 3-4 basic defense. Go back to man-to-man coverage. And I'm going to call a short pass defense. This time I'm going to blitz Brown. Here's the play. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has to dump it off, and he has it. It's a good dump off. Screen to Anderson in the backfield. He has the opening. Dewey misses a tackle. Brudzinski gets him to 21. That's a gain of 12. Down to the Miami pitcher's mound. Or the 21-yard line. So St. Louis getting off to a good start here, second half. Already moving the ball a 40-yard drive so far. 1st down and 10 for St. Louis. 3-4 basic. So far the Dolphins are having some issues here. 3-4 basic defense. We're going to call a run. And here's the handoff to Otis Anderson. Anderson took the handoff. He gets smacked by Dewey at the 19, and that's a gain of 2. 4th tackle of the game for AJ. 2nd down and 8. Staying in 3-4 basic defense. We're going to go zone coverage on this play and call a short pass. Flag on the play.
Start. Offense. Number 71, 5-yard penalty.
And that will move
2nd down.
And that will move the Cardinals back to the Miami 24, just the edge of the pitcher's mound there. So 2nd down and 13. 2nd down and 13 at the Miami 24. 3-3 defense. Going to go to a man-to-man coverage and call a short pass and blitz Dewey. Back to throw. Nope, it's a handoff this time. He handed off to Anderson, left off tackle, tackled by Brudzinski at the 17, and that's a gain of 7 and brings up a manageable 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. 3-3 defense. Gonna go. Anything can happen here. We're gonna be aggressive on this play, and we're gonna call a. I'm gonna call a pass defense on the play and be tight man coverage. Here's the play. Back to throw is Lomax. He's got time. Lomax has got a chance. He throws. He dumps it off. Dumped it off to Anderson. He's got running room. Dewey with the tackle, but not until the Cardinals get the 1st down. Otis Anderson makes his 8th catch of the game. It's a season high, and they're down to the 1st and goal at the Miami 8. 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals. 3-4 basic defense. Otis Anderson at the top. We're going to call a run. I'm going to call a run man coverage. Nope. Lomax back to throw. He's got time. He throws in the end zone. Drilled by Langford. Couldn't hang on. He tried to get it to Tilley in the end zone, but Ray Langford smacked it out. It'll be 2nd down and goal. First drop of the game by Pat Tilley, but I'm not going to blame him. Ray Langford just blew him up in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down and goal for the Cardinals at the Miami 8. 3-4 defense. Going to go ahead, go short pass coverage. Going to go tight man. Here's the play. Lomax, nope, is going to hand it off. And Anderson, quick trap left, got nothing. Mark Brown makes his 6th tackle of the game at the 7. It's a gain of 1. 3rd down and goal for St. Louis. Can the Dolphins keep him out of the end zone? 3-3 defense. Going to go ahead and blitz Dewey, call a short pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax is going to throw incomplete. They try to get it to Anderson. The Dolphin defense will hold. It will force the Cardinals to try a field goal kick. So in comes Neil O'Donoghue. Here's the attempt for the field goal. And the kick is dead center. It's good. So the Dolphin defense bends but does not break. But the Cardinals have a beautiful drive and get it down there. 9:36 left in quarter 3. Dolphins a 1-point lead on the Cardinals, 14-13. Here comes the kickoff return. Fulton Walker has got it, takes it at the home plate, brings it past the pitcher's mound before being tackled a little bit east of there, and the Miami will have the ball at their own 28. 1st down and 10. Here comes Dan Marino. Here comes Marino, his first appearance of the 2nd half. Dolphins 14, Cardinals 13, in a tough game here at Busch Stadium. Rainy day. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. We're going to go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back on the play. And I'm going to try a trap right and see if I can get the ball to... Nope, actually, I'm not going to do that. We're going to try 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, stay in shotgun, and we're going to go a short slant to Clayton. St. Louis defense 4-2 nickel showing blitz. Call the original play call. Here comes Marino. Marino at the pitcher's mound. He's got time. He's got time. He throws. That pass is picked off by Howard at the 44. It's intercepted. Thomas Howard gets his second interception of the season and another Dolphins turnover. Third interception thrown by Marino. And the Cardinals will take over at the Miami 44. 3 interceptions by Marino. So once again, the Dolphin defense has to come out to try to stop St. Louis. Three-four basic defense. Looks like we're gonna. Here's the play. We're gonna go to a zone and call a run. Here's no back to throw is Lomax. Lomax is gonna try to dump it off. He throws incomplete, intended for Green. Deflected away by William Judson.
Defense.
But a flag on the play.
5-yard penalty.
And another horrible penalty on Miami, which now makes it 1st and 5 for St. Louis. Back to man-to-man coverage. Go tight coverage and call a pass. Here's the handoff to Anderson. Blackwood pulls him down at the 33, but that is a first down for the Cardinals. 1st down and 10. First and 10 for St. Louis at the Miami 33. 3-4 defense, basic. Going to stay in zone coverage and call a run. Lomax back to throw. He's looking, he fires. Pass is going to be caught by Marsh at the 20. Blackwood brings him down, and another St. Louis first down at the Miami 18. First down and 10. Doug Marsh, which is with his 3rd catch of the game. Lomax doing well. 16 of 27, 193 yards, a touchdown and a pick. 1st and 10 for St. Louis, the Miami 18. Gonna call a basic defense. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got time. He throws. Passes incomplete. He tried to sideline it to Green. He couldn't hang on. 2nd down and 10. They're already in pretty good field goal range for attempt here, but the Dolphins trying to keep the Cardinals out of the end zone again after the 3rd Dolphins turnover. 3-4 defense, back to man-to-man coverage. Call a short pass. Back to throw is Lomax. He's got a chance. Here comes a rush. Lomax gets away. Nailed by Betters. Screen to Marsh. Bad pass incomplete. Dolphins trying to keep him out. 3rd down and 10 for St. Louis. Doug Betters made the hurry. The Cardinals 5 for 13 on 3rd down, but the penalties have been giving them the chance. 3-3 nickel defense. Miami's going to go to a 3-2 dime. Man-to-man, going to go zone defense. Call a short pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Here comes the play. Lomax dropped by Beaucamper, a loss of 10. 2nd sack of the game for Kim Beaucamper. Huge sack, which forces a 4th down, and the Cardinals will bring on the field goal unit. The Cardinals have found the end zone only once, but a 4th down and 20, the Cardinals will try a field goal. Kicking from the 28, this will be a 45-yarder. Here's the field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is no good. O'Donohue does not give the Cardinals the lead, and the turnover does not nail any points, and the Dolphins dodge a huge bullet. 6:53 left in quarter 3. 14-13, Dolphins over Cardinals. Dan Marino comes back out the field. You got to keep on doing what you got to do. He has 3 interceptions today. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs going into shotgun. Short slant attempt to go to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's got time. He throws. Gets it to Duper. Duper's got yardage. He's got the 1st down before being tackled by Wayne Smith. That's the 7th tackle of the game, but that's a 17-yard catch and a 1st down at the Miami 2nd base, or 45-yard line. 1st down and 10, Dolphins. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Bennett's going to get the call. A dive play. Here's the handoff to Woody Bennett. Can Bennett pick up some yards? Yes, he can. He's got running room. Tackled by Washington at the 45. A gain of 10 and a 1st down. Nice play by Woody Bennett. Dolphins now in St. Louis territory. Staying in shotgun. What do we do here? What do we do at the St. Louis 45? What do we do? Say 3 wide receivers, going to go to a 4 wide receiver set. We're going to do a short slant and try to get the ball to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. Marino looking. He's got to throw. Pass is caught by Nat Moore at the 36. He's hit and stopped by Jeff Griffin. That's his 3rd tackle. That's a gain of 12. Now at the St. Louis 33. Marino now over 200 yards passing for the game. But the Dolphins got to get points. They're only up by 1. A touchdown could be huge here. Staying in a 4 wide receiver set. Staying in shotgun. Do a short out pattern. Try to get the ball to Clayton. Flag on the play.
Defense. Number 78, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
An encroachment penalty on the Cardinals will move the ball up to the St. Louis 28. It'll now be first down and 5. Lots of things you could do here with that. Tony Nathan back in the lineup. 4 wide receivers. Nathan's going to call a trap play. Here's the handoff to Tony Nathan. Nathan's going to get stuffed. A huge hit by Grooms, the 29. It's a loss of 1. Eloy Grooms, that's his 3rd tackle. It'll bring up second down and 6. Back to 4 wide receiver set, staying in a shotgun formation. Medium hitch pattern. Try to get the ball to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. Marino looking. Flag on the play. Here's the play. The pass is... Moore dropped the pass.
Holding offense. Number 61, 10-yard penalty.
And a holding call on the Dolphins will now move the ball back to the St. Louis 39, where it is second down and 16. Another bad penalty on the Dolphins. 2nd and 16, staying in 4 wide receiver set. Medium fly pattern. Going to try to get the ball to Jimmy Cephalo. 4-1 dime, deep loose coverage. Do a short slant to Nat Moore instead. Back to throw is Marino. Marino throws to Moore. Moore's got it. He's going to get some yardage. He throws at the 30-yard line, tackled by Griffin. It's a gain of 10, but it brings up a manageable 3rd down and 6 at the St. Louis 29. Unfortunately, not even close for Von Schaumann for a field goal. So in my opinion, for the Dolphins, you got 2 downs to get 6 yards. That was Nat Moore's 3rd catch of the game. He's got 40 yards on the day. Miami only 1 for 3 on 3rd downs. They haven't had the ball much because of some turnovers. 3rd down and 6, staying in a 4 wide receiver set. Short slant pattern, try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throws Marino. He's looking. Marino throws. Pass is caught by Clayton. Inside the 20. Washington gets the stop, but it's a gain of 11 and a first down for the Dolphins. That's Mark Clayton's 4th catch of the game. Lionel Washington makes his 5th tackle for the Cardinals. First down and 10 Dolphins at the St. Louis 18, now in the St. Louis red zone. 4 wide receiver set. Tony Nathan, I'm going to have the ball up to him, see if we can do a little here. Do an off-tackle run. Here's the hand ball off to Tony Nathan. Nathan's going to get nothing. Tackled by Grooms, the 19, a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. I'm still trying the running game here. Still got to try the running game. 2nd down and 11 at the 19. Staying in a 4 wide receiver set. We're going to go to trips right. Medium slant. Try to get the ball out. Let's see, will play action help? Nope. Try to get the ball to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He's looking. He fires across the middle to Clayton. Clayton's got it. Fires a ball right to him. Touchdown to the Dolphins. And boy, did the Dolphins need that. Fired a bullet to Mark Clayton. That's touchdown catch number 6 for Clayton for the season. And the Dolphins extend the lead, and boy, did they need that. An 8-play, 72-yard drive. 3rd touchdown for Marino. And boy, did the Dolphins need that. Uwe Von Schaumann for the extra point to make it a 2-score game. It is good. Remember, they didn't have the 2-point conversion in 84, so we don't have that available. 1:47 left in the 3rd. Dolphins 21, Cardinals 13 here, and a rainy day at Busch Stadium. Miami will go ahead and try the kickoff. And here's the kickoff attempt, and it goes into the end zone. Looks like it's going to be a touchback. So the Cardinals take over at their own 20, 1st down and 10. Here comes Neil Lomax. He's actually not having a bad day. 16 of 29 for 193 yards, a touchdown and a pick. He's not having a bad day, as I didn't think he would. Neil Lomax was a decent quarterback. Could be average, he could play above average once in a while, too. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at the St. Louis 20. 3-4 defense. Miami's going to call a running play. Here, nope, Lomax dropping back to throw. Lomax throws, passes, caught by Tilly at the 34. He's got the first down. Ray Langford hammers him. That's a gain of 14. And that is a first down for the Cardinals at up to the 34. Now Leo Lomax over 200 yards passing for St. Louis. First down and 10. 3-4 defense. Miami's going to go short zone and call a pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got time. Lomax throws, passes, incomplete, tipped away by Lyle Blackwood. That's his first deflection of the game. And it'll be second down and 10 for St. Louis. Both teams here 3-1 in the 1984 replay. The Dolphins hammered their last three opponents, the Patriots, the Bills, and the Colts, but lost to the Redskins in the first game of the season. Second down and 10 for the Cardinals. 3-4 defense. Going to go man-to-man coverage. Call a short pass. Here's the play. And nope, it's going to be a handoff to Ferrell. Ferrell makes the play. Brudzinski hammers him at the 39. And two players are going out. Ferrell was hurt on the play. He'll be okay. But Bocamper is walking off, and he is out for the game. So the Dolphins just lost Kim Bocamper for the rest of the game, and that could be huge. Jackie Shipp will now have to take him over at outside linebacker position. It is third down and 5 for St. Louis, their own 39. 3-3 defense, nickel. Miami's going to blitz the linebackers, delay it. Call a pass defense. Back to throw is Lomax. Here comes the blitz. Lomax dumps it off. And does he get the first down? Yes, he does. Anderson just gets it. Tackled by Dewey at the 46. But again, a blitz, and Lomax gets the ball out of there. First down, St. Louis at their own 46. 1:13 left in the third. Miami's going to stay in man-to-man coverage. We're going to blitz Dewey and call a basic play. Back to throw is Lomax. Dewey on the blitz. Lomax throws, looking for a receiver underneath the Ferrell. He dropped it. Earl Ferrell, that's his first drop of the game, but as I said, with the rainy conditions here, that ball is very slick. 34 seconds left in the third. Clock stopped. Here comes Lomax. Lomax calling the play for the Cardinals. 3-4 defense. Miami's going to go to zone coverage and call a short pass play. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax throws. He throws underneath. Incomplete. He tried to get it out to Tilly. He jumped but just couldn't make the play. And it is now third down and 10. The Cardinals 6 for 15 on third downs today. 3-3 different defense nickel. Miami's going to go into a short. Miami's going to go into a deep. We're going to go to man-to-man coverage on the play. We're going to call a pass defense. We're going to keep them back in there. And we're going to go, and I think we're going to go for a short pass play. We got to make a big play here. Third down and 10. Big third down. Lomax back to throw. Here comes the play. Looks like it's going to be Lomax throws. The pass is going to be intercepted. Lyle Blackwood gets his first interception of the year. A big interception with the Dolphins, and boy, did they need that. That's the second turnover for the Cardinals, and Miami will take over. Lyle Blackwood gets his first interception, a great play call, and the Dolphins will now take over with 24 seconds left in quarter three. Out comes Dan Marino. He's had a rough day. I mean, 17 of 28 for 249 yards, but he's had 3 picks, but he has 3 touchdowns. The Dolphins have a chance to really put the grindstone to the Cardinals in this game. First down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Going into shotgun. Short slant. Got to get the ball to Duper. Flag on the play.
Offense. Number 61, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
And that will move the ball back to the 41. So now it'll be first and 15. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Going to hand the ball off to Nathan, see if he can get some yardage here, off tackle right. Here's the handoff to Bennett. Actually, Bennett makes a right off tackle. Tackled by Smith at 43, a gain of 2. Miami will not call a play, and that will end the quarter. The Dolphins will have 2nd and 13 when we get back. We've completed 3 here at Busch. Dolphins 21, Cardinals 13. Be right back, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to Busch Stadium. We're ready to go to the 4th quarter in this tight game between the Miami Dolphins and the St. Louis Cardinals. 1984 season replay. Let's take a look at the stats there. The Dolphins have scored a touchdown in every quarter so far. And although the Miami has 3 turnovers and all interceptions, the Dolphin defense has been able to keep the Cardinals out of the end zone. But those penalties, however, gave the Cardinals so many chances to get in there. Dan Marino, 17 of 28 for 249 yards, 3 interceptions, 3 touchdowns. Neil Lomax, 18 of 35 for 214 yards, just 2 interceptions now, and just threw one earlier. The running game has been pretty much non-existent. Tony Nathan only has 37 yards rushing. Woody Bennett's got 17. Mark Duper has 122 yards receiving. But so far for the Cardinals, however, Otis Anderson has 91 yards receiving. He's been his #1 target for Neil Lomax. We go to the 4th quarter, up 21-13. The Dolphins have 2nd down and 13 at second base. The Miami 43. Let's see what happens here. We'll go 4 wide receivers. We're going to try to get the ball to Nat Moore. We're going to do a short cross and see if Moore can get the play. Here's the snap. Back to throw is Marino. He's got time. He throws. The pass is caught by Moore. He's double covered, but tackled by Griffin. It is a gain of 8, and it'll be 3rd down and 5. 5th tackle on the day for Jeff Griffin. 4 wide receivers, 2 running backs going into shotgun. We're going to probably see we're going to do a short slant pattern and try to get the ball to, let's see who's going to be double covered. Probably be double coverage. I think it could be. We're going to go to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. 3rd down play. Marino throws. He's got a chance. Dumps it off. He dumped it off to Nathan at the 47. He's complete. Nathan's got room. He's tackled by Smith at the 31, but that is an 18-yard gain and a 1st down. That's the first reception of the game by Nathan. And he gets it down to the Cardinal 31. 1st down and 10. 4 wide receivers. Miami's going to go to a 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Bennett on the play. We're going to hand the ball off to Bennett, see if we can get some yards to a trap to the left. Here's the handoff to Woody Bennett. Bennett's going to get some yards. He does. May spun him down at the 26, but that is a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 for the Dolphins at the Cardinal 26. That was the 5th carry for Woody Bennett. He's got 22 yards on the day for Miami. 2nd and 5, 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Short slant being called. No play action. We'll go to Nat Moore. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires it. Passes caught by Moore. Perrin pulls him down, but that's a 10-yard gain and a 1st down for the Dolphins. Now at the St. Louis 16. Can the Dolphins get a big play here? You're up 21-13, but you're moving the ball after the interception. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Going to go end under center. Going to go to an I formation. Trap right. Try to get the ball to Pete Johnson. Here's the handoff to Johnson. Johnson's going to get maybe a gain of 2. Tackled by Smith at the 14. It'll be 2nd down and 8. That is the 8th tackle of the game for Wayne Smith. Still trying to keep still trying to keep the Cardinal defense honest. 2nd down and 8. Going to go back to 4 wide receivers. Shotgun. Medium slant. Play action might not work. Try to get the ball to Jimmy Cephalo. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He's going to throw. Pass is going to be caught by Cephalo at the goal line and just short. Just short. Jimmy Cephalo gets his 2nd catch of the game. Just short at the goal line. I thought for sure he was in. 1st down and goal, Dolphins. Just inches away. Going to go to 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I formation. Going to try to see if I can get this ball in there. A dive play. Try to get the ball to Pete Johnson. Here's the handoff to Johnson. Can Johnson get in there? Yes, he does. Quick hitter. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a big, huge drive from Miami off the interception. And this crowd here at Busch Stadium has definitely gone quiet. Not even accepting it. 8 plays, 59 yards. Uwe von Schaumann with the extra point. And it is good. With 10:38 left to go in quarter 4, it's now a 28-13 lead by the Dolphins. So all those mistakes made by Miami, but yet now we have a good size 15-point lead. But we know the Cardinals can definitely strike quick. Uwe von Schaumann will try the kickoff, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals will take over at their own 20. So here comes Neil Lomax. First down and 10. 3-2 dime formation, so we know that the Cardinals are definitely going to be throwing it. Pass defense being called. Lomax. Nope, he's going to hand it off and to give the ball to Charles and give the ball off to Anderson, off tackle right. Charles makes the tackle to 22, a gain of 2 yards. They say the field is in lousy shape, which it is, actually. Busch Stadium turf was terrible. Field's in lousy shape in this rain. Of course, it's turf, so as I said, if you're wondering why it's not brown, because turf didn't turn brown, but the baseball infield that's on this turf is just absolutely nasty. But it'll be 2nd down and 8 for St. Louis at their own 22, staying in a 3-2 defense. Zone coverage, pass called. It's going to be another handoff. The handoff is to Anderson off tackle to right, and it's going to be tackled by Glenn Blackwood. That's Glenn's 6th tackle of the game, 3rd down and 8. Cardinals are being a little conservative here. I thought maybe we'd see, and they're in hurry-up offense. Short zone, pass defense. Back to throw is Lomax. He's got time. He's going to throw. He dumps it off. He dumps it off to Anderson at 23, but he's shoved out by A.J. Dewey. That's only 3 yards, and it will bring up a 4th down for the Cardinals. Otis Anderson gets his 10th catch of the day, but a little bit conservative, I thought, on that drive by St. Louis. And they'll have to punt. Miami will call a punt return. We'll see what happens here. Fulton Walker gets it at the 30. Here comes the return, and he gets not much room. Nelson spun him down. A return of 7 yards and a 47-yard punt. 9:23 left in quarter 4. Marino takes over at the 35-yard line. This game is not over yet. First down and 10 Dolphins. First down and 10 Dolphins. Miami's going to call a handoff to Woody Bennett. We're going to try an off tackle to the right. 4-3 defense basic. Call the original play call. Here's the handoff to Bennett. Bennett's going to get stuffed. He does get tackled by Grooms the 38, but that is a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7. Sixth rushing attempt by Bennett. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Go to 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun and go to a trips right. We're going to try a medium slant and try to get the ball to Duper. 4-2 short tight coverage. Short tight coverage. We're going to go medium fly to Nat Moore instead. Back to throw is Marino. Marino looking. Marino has to dump it off. Got nothing. He dumped it off to Pete Johnson, who made the catch. There was nothing there. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Dolphins at their own 37. Going to go to 4 wide receivers. Trips to the right. Shotgun formation. 3rd down and 8. Going to try a medium slant. And we're going to try to get the ball to Moore. Back to throw is Marino. Marino, this looks like it's going to be picked off. Marino throws. This pass is intercepted. Intercepted by Griffin at the 44. Bulls forward. Tackle the 31. That's the 3rd interception on the day, on the season for Jeff Griffin, and the Cardinals take over at the Miami 31. That is the 4th pick thrown by Marino today. The Dolphins will go back on defense, 3-2 dime, 8:04 left in the 4th. Neil Lomax back on the field for the Cardinals. St. Louis knows they have to strike quick. Going to call 3-2 dime, go stay in zone and call short pass. Neil Lomax back to throw. He dumps it off. It's a short hitch to Green at the 23. Makes the catch. William Judson makes the tackle. That's a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Third tackle on the day by Judson. Staying in a hurry-up formation. Call a short pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax got time. He throws. The pass is caught at the sideline. Caught by Siley. Fumbled it by Pittman, but it is a first down. St. Louis maintained possession. Gain of 11 on the play, and the Cardinals have the ball at the Miami 12. First down and 10, St. Louis. Gain of 11. Staying going to go man-to-man defense. Short pass. It's a pitch to Anderson. Anderson's going to run right down there, blocking in front. Blackwood spun him down at the 6. That's a 6-yard gain. It'll be second down and 4 for St. Louis. Dolphin defense trying to keep the Cardinals out. Man-to-man coverage. Going to call basic on the play. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got time. He throws into the end zone. Incomplete. Tilly dove for it, but he couldn't pull it in. And now it is third down and 4. And you know the Cardinals are definitely in 4-down territory. 4 interceptions thrown by Marino in this game. Third down and 4 for the Cardinals at the Miami 6. 3-2 dime formation. Going to show tight coverage. Nope, we're actually going to keep it at this. And we're going to do a pass defense. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got time. He throws. He throws it right to Tilly in the end zone. Touchdown, St. Louis. The Cardinals will go with the extra point. Kick is up. And it is good. And for once, I'm actually happy that we're not playing the new rules. But the Cardinals get it closer. 6:42 left. Dolphins 28, Cardinals 20. Miami still up by 2 scores. Fulton Walker will attempt the return. Here's the kick from O'Donohue. Walker's got it. Here comes the return, and he gets not much. Perrin with the stop at the 23. Out comes Dan Marino. 22 of 34, 298, 4 interceptions, 3 touchdowns. Got to be careful with the ball. 6:33 left to play. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Got to keep on throwing. Short slant to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He fires. Pass is caught by Clayton. Washington spun him down after a gain of 12. That's a first down for the Dolphins. Dan Marino now over 300 yards passing. And now Miami's going to slow the game down a little bit. First down and 10 for the Dolphins at the Miami 35. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Going to hand the ball off to Nathan, try off tackle. Here's the handoff to Tony Nathan. Nathan's going to get maybe a gain of 3. Greer makes the tackle with the 38. Curtis Greer's first tackle of the game. It'll be second down and 7. Miami trying to run a little clock. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. We'll go 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs. Send a man in motion. Short slant to Clayton. Back to throw is Marino. Marino's got time. He throws. Pass is caught by Clayton at the 47. Washington brings him down. That's a 7th tackle by Washington, but that's a gain of 10 and a first down. A big first down for Miami. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Miami has Tony Nathan still on the ground. Trap right. Hand the ball off to Pete Johnson. Johnson's going to get the ball, and he's going to get stuffed. Tackled by Greer at the 49, a gain of 1. But now Miami is running clock. Down to 4:08 left in the fourth quarter. Second tackle of the game for Greer. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Marino staying under center. Short slant. Going to try to get the ball to Duper. Play action won't work. Here's the pass. Marino back to throw, looking for Duper. Duper throws, passes incomplete. Marino couldn't find an open man, and he tried to get it to Moore, and was batted up by Perrin. That's incomplete. Third down and 9. 3rd and 9 for the Dolphins. 4 wide receivers. Trips going to the right. Shotgun. We're gonna try a long one out here. We're gonna try a long slant. Try to get the ball to Nat Moore. Quarterback must pass. Here's the play. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. He throws deep down the line. It's going to be, he's caught by Moore at the 37. Tackled by Griffin at the 31. That's a gain of 20 and a first down. Nat Moore just had a season-high receiving of 78 yards. 6th catch of the day for Moore. At the Cardinal 31-yard line, a huge first down for the Dolphins. Going back to 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Woody Bennett's going to get the call. Trap right. Short basic, short tight coverage. We're going to go for a long fly to Duper. Back to throw is Marino. He's looking. Marino throws. The pass is going to be incomplete. Smith knocked it away in the air. 2nd down and 10. At the Cardinal 31. 2:26 left in quarter 4. Staying in shotgun formation. Marino's going to get under center. We're going to try a trap right and hand the ball off to Bennett. Back to throw is Bennett. Bennett's going to try to get some yards. He's tackled by Washington, 29. That's a gain of 2. Miami is not going to call a play, and we'll run it down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 8 for the Dolphins at the Cardinal 29. 2 minutes to go. Cardinal defense still thinking they got a shot. Cardinals have all 3 of their timeouts left. 28-20 Dolphins. 3rd down and 8. 4 wide receiver set coming up. Shotgun. Trips to the left. Now Moore receiving a penalty. Looks like we're going to try to get the ball to Duper. Miami looking at Cephalo. We're going to try a medium slant. Try to get the ball to Cephalo. Here's the play. Back to throw is Marino. Marino looking. He fires across the middle, and the pass is going to be caught by Cephalo inside the 15. Pair him with the tackle, and the Dolphins get a huge first down. The Cardinals call a timeout. 1:54 left to play, but that is a huge first down for the Dolphins. 1st down and 10. Cardinals still have 2 timeouts left. 1:54 left. Back to 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Hand the ball off to Woody Bennett. Bennett's going to get maybe a couple. Nope, he gets no gain. Tackled by Thomas Howard. 3rd tackle. Another timeout called by St. Louis. 2nd and 10. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Staying in, getting out from under center. Going to go to I formation. Looking on a play, an inside run. Going to Woody Bennett. Here's the handoff to Bennett. Bennett's going to try to get some yards. He'll get nothing. Ralph brought him down at the 13. That's a gain of 1. And the Cardinals will call their 2nd timeout. Have 1 time, their 2nd time. Clock is running. Cardinals have not called a timeout. 3rd down and 9. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, split back. Miami's going to look to Nat Moore for the play. It's going to be a short slant. Back to throw is Marino. Marino looking. He fires. Pass is caught by Nat Moore. Complete at the 9. Pairing with the tackle, a gain of 6. It is not a first down. The Cardinals do call the timeout. Dolphins lead 28-20, 1:17 left. 4th down and 3, they'll bring out Uwe von Schaumann. He only has a 61% chance to make this field goal, but if he makes it, this game is done. Although it's still a 2-score game for the Dolphins, you still got to go ahead and try to put the game away. So out comes Uwe von Schaumann to attempt. This is at the 7 to attempt a 24-yard kick. Struck the holder. Uwe von Schaumann there. Here's a snap. Kick is up. It is straight through the uprights. It is good. And that will effectively should do it. 1:14 left in the 4th. And now 31-20, Dolphins leading the Cardinals. In an absolutely ugly game for Miami, but Miami played good enough to win. 4 turnovers made by the Dolphins, 2 by the Cardinals on this ugly day here at Busch Stadium. But the Dolphins are going to come away, looks like they'll come away with the win. Here's the kickoff. The Cardinals will take over at their own 20 as it's down in the end zone. Out comes Neil Lomax. 22 of 40 for 242 yards, 2 picks, 2 touchdowns for Lomax. Miami in a 3-2 dime, call it pass defense. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax is going to have to dump it off. He does. It's a dump off by Anderson in the backfield. Dewey spun him down to 27. It's a gain of 7. Otis Anderson over 100 yards receiving today. Miami will not call a timeout as the clock continues to run. 1 minute left to go. Miami calls short pass. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax is going to have to get rid of it. He throws. The pass is caught. Pass is caught by Tilly at the 41. Stepped out at the 49. A gain of 22. But now 39 seconds left to play. Miami going to a 4-1 dime. Going to be a prevent defense. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got time. He's going to have to dump this off. The pass is caught. Pass is caught by sideline pass to Tilly at the 35. He steps out of the 33. That is a gain of 18. 30 seconds left to play. Staying in a 3-2 defense, deep zone. Calling prevent. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax is going to throw. He's going to have to dump it off. This pass was intended for Green. Covered by Johnson. Incomplete. 21 seconds left. At the Miami 33. 3-2 dime. Deep zone. Loose coverage. Long pass call. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax looking. He's going to have to dump it off. He dumps it off to Anderson. Completes on his feet. Stepped out at the 27. 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 4 at the Miami 27, but there are only 8 seconds left. Miami will call a prevent. Deep zone. Lomax back to throw. He's got time. He throws. The pass is going to be incomplete. Kozlowski was all over him. No flag. 5 seconds left. 4th down and 4. And it looks like the Dolphins are going to escape here out of St. Louis with the win. 5 seconds to go. Deep zone, prevent. Back to throw is Lomax. Lomax has got time. He dumps it off. He dumps it off to Green at the 21. Blackwood misses a tackle. William Judson brings him down at the 13. Neil Lomax has 309 yards passing today, but that is not going to do it as this game is done. As time runs out on the Cardinals. A hard-fought win by the Dolphins. In spite of themselves, Miami comes away with the win. As they'll come away with a 31-20 win over the Cardinals here at Busch Stadium. Take a look at the box score. Marino, 27 of 41 for 361 yards, 4 interceptions, 3 touchdowns. Not a good day for him. But it made the play there. Mark Duper, 122 yards receiving. Clayton had the most catches of 14. But Jimmy Cephalo had 3 big plays today. Jimmy Cephalo had a touchdown. Duper and Clayton had a touchdown. Woody Bennett picked up a big Pete Johnson picked up a short touchdown. As the Dolphins come away, just barely get out of this. For the St. Louis Cardinals, Neil Lomax, 27 of 47 for 309 yards. He did the job. He had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The difference was Neil Lomax was sacked 4 times. Marino was not sacked at all. That's huge right there. Otis Anderson had 57 yards rushing, but he had 107 yards receiving. He was the #1 target for Neil Lomax today. But turnovers all over the place in a real ugly, wet game here at Busch Stadium. So that's it here from Busch Stadium. Let's take a look now at the rest of the scores as we exit. So let's take a look and see how the rest of the games go. Let's have a look here. It was Green Bay beating Tampa Bay 20-3. New England over the New York Jets 24-20. Washington over Philadelphia 23-17. Pittsburgh crushed the Bengals 40-6. Buffalo gets their first win of the year. They beat the Colts 15-7. It was Kansas City over Cleveland 31-24. Chicago still beats Dallas 19-3. And of course the game we just watched, Miami over the Cardinals 31-20. Let's have a look and see how the rest of these games go. It will be New Orleans over Houston, 16-10. The Seattle Seahawks stay undefeated. They crushed the Vikings, 33-9. It's the Raiders over Denver, 19-13. Big game here, Atlanta and San Francisco. But the Niners stay undefeated as they crushed Atlanta, 37-10. San Diego downs Detroit, Detroit downs San Diego 42-34. And on Monday night, the Giants lose to the Rams 33-24. So taking a look at the Week 6 schedule, see that the Dolphins right now still held a one-game lead on the Patriots and the Jets in the East. We've still got 3 undefeated teams left in Green Bay, San Francisco, and Seattle. And some big games match up next week. The Miami Dolphins will travel to Three Rivers to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's a big game out there. Big game out there. San Francisco will take on the New York Giants. The New York Jets and Kansas City will face each other in a matchup of 2 or 3-2 teams. And the Seattle Seahawks will take on the Los Angeles Raiders at the Coliseum in a big Monday night matchup. So next week, the Dolphins will take on the Steelers. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's game. It was a close one. We got another tough road game coming on in Pittsburgh, so we'll see how that goes on right now. Until then, I want to thank you for joining me for Dolphins football. See you next week. Once again, the Dolphins beat the Cardinals 31-20. See you next week, everyone.